Yo, what's up, guys? This is D Brown with Trackheads. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Trackheads. So, we are doing a recap of the men's 2024 Olympic Paris first round for the 400-meter dash. So, I just finished watching it. Man, so explosive, so dope to really see a lot of these athletes who have been preparing for this moment go out there and really set the tone. First heat that I saw was Quincy Hall. I was kind of worried for a second because Quincy Hall had this guy from, I believe it was Brazil, that just took it out on him in the first 300 and really set the tone. They came through at 32 and really made Quincy Hall not even work. He looked very smooth in the last 50, really strong, but definitely made Quincy Hall run probably a little harder than he wanted to. I mean, he won in 44.18, I believe, or 44.2, while the other guy, he got second place in 44.5. I think he got third place actually instead of personal best. Like I said, I think this is a mindset that I think Noah Lyles had a separate race, but Noah Lyles had to kind of get his mind wrapped around. Just because you run for the U.S. and just because you're ranked number 1, 2, or 3 in the nation doesn't mean these other nations are just gonna lie down. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to qualify, represent their country, see if they can get into the finals because they try to put food on their table, right? Track and field is one of the first sports for the Olympics that's actually paying their athletes. So people are willing to die for $50,000. It may not do a lot for us in the United States, but it does a lot in these other countries, in Brazil's and South America's and all these other places. So and continents. So yeah, definitely quality race. He put it together really well, was really patient. He just looked very smooth. Mindset looks on point. Some notables I also saw was, who else did I see? I saw Karani James's heat. Again, he looked really smooth, was very patient in his run. Did not look like he was pushing the pace too much. He ran 44 high. Like I said, just was able to finish well. One thing I really noticed about a lot of these heats is that a lot of people can set the 400 up pretty much the first 300, 350, but that last 50 is going to be so important in terms of who qualifies, who wins, who runs their fastest time, how they basically set up their races. A lot of people, it looks like they're running their race model that they will run for a final in the first maybe 320 or 350, then they're kind of putting their foot off the gas. So it really just shows how strong these 400-meter runners are. I saw that Michael Norman went 44.10, which kind of makes me worried. I'm not sure if I feel good about it, bad about it, just because, he has a tendency sometimes to look really good in the prelims and semis, and then the finals, it's like, come on, can you put it together? I think as long as he exercises patience and exercises restraint in the first part of that race to really set up his race model and race plan, he should have a really successful run. But he has one of the faster qualifiers next to Quincy Hall. I think, again, 44.18 is what he ran. I think Michael Norman went 44.10. Of course, you have Matthew Hudson Smith. He looked good as well, along with Christopher Bailey. They both went 44 mid to high. They set up their race model really, really well. So like I said, guys, I saw Doom. Doom is someone I have for third place. He didn't look exceptionally well. I know he came off of the what's that race? The mixed relay yesterday. So I'm not sure if he's just on fatigue legs or what, but he didn't have that classical finish that I usually see him as. He still qualified for the semifinals, but he's someone I'm keeping an eye on because, like I said, for my picks, I have Matthew Hudson, Quincy Hall, and then I have Doom getting third. So I don't have Karani James up there. I didn't see Stevie. I didn't see his heat. I think they went off to commercial. I'm watching it on Peacock. Peacock has a very great timing when it comes to commercials. And some of these runs, they put on a hammer throw and all these things, and I missed the whole damn heat. So yeah, I'm gonna recheck it, but hopefully Stevie is in good conditioning to be able to execute the race that he's supposed to run. So I'm very curious to see how these runs are going to continue to go. Semifinals should be coming up pretty soon, so I'm really, really excited about that. But let me, guys, in the comments, let me know what you think about some of these prelims, about the 400. Who looks the best? Who looks the worst? Who do you think is going to capitalize on it in the semifinals? Looks like all the greats, all the quality runners who we were looking forward to seeing, they were all stretched out. So I'm looking forward to see how they kind of clash a little bit in the semifinals, and it's going to be the battle of race models. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. This is D Brown with Trackheads. Peace.